all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Rakatakas.
All right. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of the Great Millstone Church. Salutations to the rest of you hopefully elect elders and Aki. All right, we the true Hebrew Israelites. All right, the people of the book, specifically the church of Great Millstone here in Northwest Arkansas. We're in the Northwest Arkansas branch. And coming back with more edification, exhortation, and admonishment. Admonishment meaning warning, edification meaning to pretty much make one better or improve up, and exhortation meaning to strengthen, man, encourage, comfort, and stuff like that. So basically, man, Yahweh, the Most High, that's the Most High. That's what people call God. Yahweh Shah, that's what people call Jesus, man. And these are the true answers to everything. These are the keys to unlocking everything, man. All right, this the way out, man. All right, you got Jakes walking around not knowing what their next move really is, not knowing what the future entails. All right, you think you got a plan, now. You think you got a plan 10 years from now, a 10-year plan. But in reality, upon assessing these scriptures, if you don't know this, if you're not aligned with this, if you have all of that, you really don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're going. All right? You got Jakes playing different sports and whatnot. I guess these Jakes walking past right now, they seem like athletes on the ask them, like, y'all play hoop or play football, what? You see what I'm saying? Well, what you gonna do after? You got a backup plan? You got a fallback plan? Because I can speak to you about that. Even if I couldn't, we still got the knowledge and some understanding how about some outside. What I mean by even if I could relate, you see what I'm saying? So obviously I can relate to a degree. I got D1. Nigga done been to 5, 6, 7 different schools. D1. Because clearly that's a sign of, which is what I'm correlating. I'm correlating that, what I'm correlating to them, to as far as considering that you might not have a plan. Because while this theme that's popular right now is called the transfer portal, man. What if it don't work out? That's a sign of when you hop into it. You're constantly maneuvering around, and ultimately it's just bringing you to the never-ending inevitable. All right. And that's what. Let's get Micah 2 and 10.
Yep.
Let's get some chicken. Then after the chicken, then what?
Yep.
Got something over here.
Side.
Yeah, you good. It's better.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's try. Micah chapter 2 and verse 10.
Yeah.
It says, "Arise ye and depart."
See? That's basically what you realize. Like, okay, damn, you ain't thought about it like that. Because a lot of these ones, they go to be athletes and stuff like that. They don't even really got plans on being professional with it. They just own the team. It's like everybody in a high school basketball team or football team ain't really there to be
Trying to make it to the next level.
Yeah, they just on the damn team. So again, all that's a shoe of what's next. There's a reality that everybody has to consider outside of, which is looking outside of your now. Have you thought about it? Do you see it? Do you know you already have one predestined according to scriptures that might not even be aligned with your plans? All right, you finished.
Yep, this is the book of Micah 2 and 10. Continuing, I'm going to start from the top again. "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
So this is not your rest. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction."
Yeah, man. That's what you got to come to the grips of in reality, man. Like, cause what is that a shoe of? Like, where do you see that at? In the transfer portal. If I gotta get out of this situation. I gotta get away from this coach. I gotta get away from whatever. These players, this environment, like how they present me. I gotta get away from these uniform colors. They don't look good. It could be a million things, man.
The location,
the NIL deal.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta be able to filter things in modern life through the scriptures, and you have to be able to see the scriptures through modern life, man, through aspects of your life. So in the scriptures telling Hebrew Israelites, which is what you so-called blacks, Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians are to arise and depart, for this is not your rest. It is sore polluted. It will destroy you with even a sore destruction. Roughly paraphrasing that. You have to be able to, you only gonna be able to see that, right? You have to take your life and try to see that.
Right.
See the reasoning of this through things in your life, aspects of your life. So again, using these two football players or athletes, whatever they is, I don't know. And they might not even be that.
Right.
They just be walking around sometimes in shape and wearing colors of jerseys or whatever the heck, just for no reason. So it's like, it just shows y'all people they need to get a grip. It's finding out, do you have a grip? And that starts with you yourself. That doesn't start with somebody else telling you, hey, you need to get a grip. The only other person outside of yourself that can tell you that is the Most High. And guess what? The Most High speaking through us to you. All right? So again, one more time on that.
Yep, Micah chapter 2 and 10, arise ye and depart.
Yeah, arise and depart, man. Because you're not going to be in school for Trump internet. You got 6-year seniors. How you a 6-year senior? You got dudes, that's trying to milk college as much as they can, especially because I say less, but you got Trump that's like, I'm finna pass some, or sign off on some legislation that's gonna end that, man. Because eventually it comes to an end. All right, you gotta realize that. Let's get that scripture real quick.
What you want, bro?
The end is manifest. There is an end of all things, and the end is manifest. Matter of fact, that second Ezra. Nah.
Here.
You good. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the book of 2nd Ezra,
Start like 2.
chapter 9. Yep. It says,
Yeah.
it says, 9 and 2, it says, then shalt thou understand.
It's like 5.
Yep. Start at 5 or
Yeah.
straight to
Manifest 3 or 4, point and 5.
Yep, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 4, it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end.
Like all.
The water, brother. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath
See?
a beginning.
That's coming into, schools of freshmen.
Yeah.
That's, your first, whatever. All right? All things that's made in the world. Your career. Everything has a beginning. Well, go ahead.
Yep. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
So if it got a beginning, it got an ending. The only thing that don't got an ending is the kingdom. All right? And the promises that's been, made to us, man. The bodies we about to get. Those are the only things that have a beginning but no end. All right? Besides that, everything else, specifically, as it says, all that is in the world. See? What world? This world. So-called white man's world, Esau's world. Everything in this world has a beginning and it has an end, and the end is manifest. You can see it. All right? His world ending, so of course the things that you participate in that's of it is ending as well. Of course you have moments where you see, okay, they can't do that no more, they're not allowing that no more. Yeah, because his world ended. And that's a sign his world is ending. But let's read that one more time.
Yep, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you was a freshman this year, got your scholarship. See the beginning of having that scholarship, and there's an end to having that scholarship. You can't use it no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, you had a freshman year, but now you got the senior. You can't do it forever.
Exactly.
So y'all walking around proud, stupid, sitting on the sideline or playing, but never considering what's after. Even if you in the NBA or NFL, never considering what's after. Hence the end of that thing, because there's an end to the thing you're doing. You can't do certain things forever. You can't do anything that's in this world or of this world forever. It all has an ending. So real quick, so if you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because it says a prudent man looketh well to his goings, looking into the future, what's after, you know, and if you don't, then you'll be a fool and you'll just be stuck. I forgot how I went to word it, but basically, a prudent man is gonna look well to his goings, and his end is gonna be well.
Yeah, well, and see, that doesn't come even in play yet until a man consider what's after. Because only until you get in the mindset of considering what's after your now, what's next, the end all be all, something bigger than where you at now, you are even, until then, you're not even in position. Only then is when you in position to be deemed prudent. Because if you're not thinking like that, how can you ever manifest that? You can't, because that's only manifested by a prudent man. And a sign of prudence is what? You considering past your now, bro. All right? You got people that don't look at things like that, man. They just think, they just caught up in the now. Like there is no tomorrow. It's insane. Like, nigga, you're not an athlete. What? Kobe Bryant had to start thinking about that. He had to start thinking, basketball, right? He's completely right about that. Now, in the midst, okay, you want to be the great. In the midst of it, you want to be the good. But even then, you should have some sense about you, some common sense to know, okay, yeah, you know. Because at any moment, in any moment of the game, or even practice, or just a life, you can mess something up in your limbs to where you can't do that no more. And that end could come like that. And because you never know how the end of something that has a beginning could be. But it's clear when it comes. I was just a hooper yesterday, half 40, to then the slight tweak in my knee. Yeah, that was it. It's clear, like, yeah, my career over with. Someone hit that ground, that grass, that turf, whatever it is, that court, and they be like, yeah, this it. It's over with. So you got dudes that go insane almost, like Derrick Rose. They get real down because all they ever was what they was in the now, which is a basketball player or whatever it is. Shorty was a stripper. Shorty was this business, or just somebody's daughter. You know, it's like Haku.
Right.
Once Zabuzar died, it was a wrap.
He had to go.
He was like, I gotta go. He never considered that. But see, Haku was still in his element because he knew he had no purpose.
Right. All the time.
He knew it. That's why he was with Zabuzar.
That was his own reason.
For those that, yeah. So when Zabuzar went, he's like, yeah, this the end. Here go my end. So Zabuzar, y'all not even Zabuzar. Zabuzar, that's dude from Naruto. For those that know that anime series, but nonetheless, that's why Jace get to these points of hitting super lows. Because once what it is that they're caught up in ends, they be distraught. That's why the Lord said, what? Micah 2:10 one more time.
Yeah, it's the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Y'all gotta get past these things. It's not the eternal. It's not the end all be all, bro. That's y'all not these things. Think past your now. If Derrick Rose is doing that,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have been so damn like he was crying on TV in front of you. Everything I don't do this no more. Grown men, they forgave up on me. Isaiah Thomas, not Zeke. You know, from the Bad Boys, the Pistons, the original Isaiah Thomas, but the new Isaiah Thomas. They wrote him off. He had his little run. Remember, he had his beginning with the Celtics, balling. Then he got hurt, and his end started being manifest. And after that, it was clear his career was never going to be the same. Now they won't even sign him no more. Seen him on a video crying in the hallway at a Drew League game. They forgave, but he went crazy in the game. They forgave up on me, man. They forgot of it, and they still ain't called you back. So you got to come out of that, bro. It's bigger than that. That can't be life if it becomes that black. The light not there, my boy. You still trying to find light from darkness. That's not it. There got to be something bigger. You gonna stay in the darkness, man. Give me Psalms 82 and 5.
Everything of that stuff, that quote he been saying there, all his life.
I'm there.
Come on. Exactly. Come on.
This is the book of Psalms 82 and 5. It says, they know not, neither will they understand.
See?
They walk on in darkness.
See? Exactly, man. You walk on in the dark. They don't understand this mentality is what's gonna keep you trapped and ultimately get you destroyed. You don't, because it's not because you're dwelling in something that is truly an illusion. It is not really looking well to your future. Like the brother did go on to point out, a prudent man though, looking well to his going. You're not being prudent if you're not looking well to your going. So how could you be prudent? It takes for you to start thinking like that so you can be deemed prudent, because it says a prudent man. So a prudent man is somebody that can look well to his going, but he's also more than that. See? So that's something you want to become, but it's things you have to do and go through and realize in order to be that prudent man, that is as a man that can look well to his going. You see, and foresee the evil and then hide himself, man. Like, yeah, that ain't it. So you got aspects of it, right? That's why I can say this, like the transfer portal, bro. When y'all hop in that transfer portal, is because you are looking well to your going. It's an aspect of that. Sometimes. Sometimes dudes do stupid stuff, but that's an aspect of that. Let me get that. To do good, they have no knowledge. All right? So, let's just read them. Wow, do evil.
This is Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding.
Exactly.
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Exactly. So you got sense, you just don't use it for the right stuff. You have knowledge, you know stuff, but you don't know the Lord. To where you basically destroy it. You can't be, like, life can't come down to a ball. You can't. Because you can't do it forever. And guess what? Life is forever. There will ever, life, the existence, the concept of life will never, ever, 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 ever end. Give me Ecclesiastes 1 and 4.
Yep, I'm there.
That's spirit. Go ahead.
I'll slack on the Proverbs. Slack. You can get
Come.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh.
So despite people dying and other people always come back in. All right, come on.
But the earth abideth forever.
See, but the earth abideth forever. Keep going.
It says the sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose.
Yeah. So it's a cycle. Everything just continuously is on a cycle. And that's how the Heavenly Father made it. It is never going to end. That's why he had it said, if you can disannul my covenant I made with the sun and stuff like that, then I'll make the Israelites never my people again. Then you can make the Israelites never my people again. So in other words, they'll never not be my people, but showing you the Lord would never end the cycle that the sun and the stars go. It's forever. It'll never end. All right? And that's how life works. See? It's just a cycle. All right? But I want the part where it says there is no end of all the people. Should be in that chapter. There is no. speak like. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 4:16.
Yeah.
There is no end of all the people,
Yeah.
even of all that have been before them.
See, everybody come back on top of that. But showing you life is forever going to be. The Creator is never going to end this concept. Despite people coming and going. And who actually go on and come back. Go ahead.
They also that come, it says, even all they have been before them, they also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Yeah, because people just run a never-ending cycle. They'll just, if they're in madness, they'll keep running that cycle. Right? They don't know the Lord to where they hate the Lord. They'll just keep pretty much coming into a life of hating the Lord, basically. Read that one more time, and let's read it in NLT too.
Ecclesiastes 4:16 says, there is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Now wow, let's read it in NLT.
NLT says, endless crowds stand around him, but then another generation grows up and rejects him.
Okay, Khan. So what this talking about is to explain this. I started 13. Right.
Ecclesiastes 4:13
KJV.
says, better is a poor and a wise child than an old and foolish king, who will no more be admonished. For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor.
Now, why is this? Obviously not the king of the kingdom of heaven. You see? Keep going. Because where is that going to go on in the kingdom? It's not. So that's obviously of this world. You see? That's the world that now is. That's this kingdom. Keep going.
It says,
read from top to top.
Ecclesiastes 4:13.
Let's get some edification.
Better is a poor and a wise child than an old and foolish king, who will no more be admonished.
Yeah, and that's basically Esau Edom, like Nebuchadnezzar. Right. And that would be like Daniel. He was a poor and wise child. Because why? He was in slavery, but he had the wisdom of the gods. He knew Yahweh Shah. He was a prophet. Go ahead. He's seen bigger and seeing what's being laid out here, the future, foresight. A king that won't no longer be admonished is someone that's no longer thinking.
Yeah, he can't go no further than what he is.
If you can get Sirach 10 and also get Wisdom of Solomon 6, all right, and start the first verse. Because a king that won't be admonished, meaning he won't take heed to who? Who does the king listen to in the time of antiquity? The prophets. All right? And what was the prophet made to do? He was made to basically foretell, right, the king. Every king has prophets in their cabinet. Really through the spirit, the Trump administration, all these different administrations use us. We in their cabinet. They have to consider the prophets. Every other heathen king did it. Didn't Pharaoh do it? Didn't Nebuchadnezzar do it? Didn't his son do it? So forth and so on. They all had us, man, was using us. They just don't let it be known this time. Which makes sense. The whole Bible wasn't even put together then during Daniel's time. The first 5 books wasn't even wrote yet during Joseph's time in Egypt, you see? So now if you was to push us as your prophets, hence let people know prophets real, and obviously with the Israelites, wouldn't we be able to show people like, yeah, y'all about to go down and we about to come up, to where they time just would be sped up. So they don't even do it. But you gotta know, because there's no new thing under the sun, just like then, how they use the prophets now and had to consider to pretty much maneuver properly, they gotta do that now, man. Didn't what was that, in 1 Kings 22, What king was that? That was a Ahab? No, it wasn't Ahab. That's what's it called? No, you're right. Who may persuade Ahab? But it wasn't just Ahab. It was the other
There's
king.
other kings.
Was it Jehoshaphat?
I believe some of them.
But I forget. But those kings was considering how they was gonna move by
Yeah.
pretty much bringing in the prophets.
You right.
Jehoshaphat.
Yep.
Ahab and Jehoshaphat's forces. See? The council of Baal's prophets, but it was also the council of basically considered how they gonna do things by prophets, man. Alright? And you got false prophets and fake prophets. So just like they go to the Pope and have him bless and do all this weird stuff, you don't think they listen to us? Why? Again, going into the point right now, because they considering the bigger picture. So keep going, bro. That's the spirit. You got it.
It says, Ecclesiastes 4:13, better is a poor and a wise child than an old and a foolish king who will no more be admonished. For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom.
Slow down. So for out of prison, he coming to reign. Meaning what? He gonna take that king's spot. See that? Give me. You got the Sirach 10?
Yep.
That's the spirit. You can read it one more time. From
Says-
13.
Ecclesiastes 4:13, better is a poor and a wise child than an old and foolish king who will no more be admonished.
All right. Now bring this up. We're gonna read through verse 9. Read through 14. Just read it quick.
Yeah, Khan.
Sirach
Sirach
chapter, break it down.
Yeah, Sirach chapter 10 and 1, it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered,
See? Come on.
as the judge of the people is himself.
So who is it talking about? Talking about from the king. A wise king will instruct his people so they don't get destroyed.
Right.
So they considering their ways. All right. Hence, they obviously are what? Considering the future. Right. Go ahead.
It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of the man the ruler of the city is, such are all that dwell therein.
But that's why you see people not doing that. Because the king don't do that no more. So what does that mean? He on his way out.
Exactly.
But it's gonna break it down. What you was gonna say?
And I say they on their way up.
Exactly. It's gonna break it down.
Yep. It says,
Because what it say again? Hold that. 13 more time.
Ecclesiastes 4:13, better is a poor and a wise child
Right.
than an old and foolish king
Right.
who will no more be admonished.
Why? Why is that child better than that old foolish king who would no more being admonished? Right, warned. Keep going.
For out of prison
For out of prison,
he cometh to reign.
he coming to reign. See? Finish the verse.
It says, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor.
See? So that's how it goes. So the role switch. Because make it make sense. The king there because he's supposed to be wise. But if you got a poor child that's poor but he wise, but yet the king who's rich is being unwise, who needs to be in that position? The poor child. That's why he's better. That's why we took over Egypt. But it's gonna break it down. You got it?
yeah, this is verse 3, Sirach 10.
Make it more clear because they broke it down there. You just gotta hear what it's saying. Go ahead.
An unwise king destroyeth his people,
Go ahead.
but through the prudence of them which are in authority,
Come on.
the city shall be inhabited.
Yeah, you could have kept where you was going.
Yeah, that's reread.
Reread
Salaki.
that same one.
Sirach 10 and 2.
As the judge, yeah.
As the judge of the people is himself,
Who's the judge of the people?
the king,
The king. Who judged the matter between those women that was fighting over the baby?
King Solomon.
There you go. King Solomon. That's right. King. Go ahead.
It says, so are his officers.
So as the judge of the people, which is the king, is so are the people, and so are his officers. So if he isn't looking well to his going, the people won't look well to their going. That's why you got a bunch of people that move like this. They just caught up in their now. He's all caught up in this now. He's so caught up in the technology, man, getting this shit, man.
Right.
And whatever the heck is, he on. He ain't considering, look, bro, you this close from Revelation 14, 15 playing out. You do know once this here, like that so-called black man gonna be in the sky, right?
Dude.
punishing everybody that get that shit by you, right? Which shows you what's about to happen to you then. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, "And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein."
Come on.
It says the power, it's like, it says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people,
Go ahead.
but through the prudence of them which are in authority."
What was prudence again? To what?
Look well.
What's the aspect of being prudent? To what?
Consider.
To look well,
To
right?
your-
To your goings.
Yeah.
See? Like the brother read. Go ahead.
It says, "But through the prudence of them,"
Having foresight, considering bigger past you now. Just considering what's bigger than considering outside of where the fuck you at in the moment. You could be in your feelings and somebody could try to come talk to you about some shit that's way bigger than where the fuck you at, but because you so caught up there, you missed that shit. You see what I'm saying? The bitch lose a meal ticket because she worried about how she feel now. Now you done lost your whole family. You see? You done lost the rock you already had that people about to be looking for. When the times come where a man's gonna be as a hiding place and as a rock in the weary land. Isaiah 32. See? So we have to keep the foresight aspect to us, man. Mannerism to us. Looking bigger than the now. Like, yeah, you got now, you got to deal with now, because sufficient for the day is the evil thereof, but we still consider, hey, how about Shmi al-Shah gonna destroy this shit? Yeah, I'm Carl right now. Hey, but hey, I'm Kuala Allah. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Shit. Go ahead.
Straight up, bro.
Go ahead.
It says, "But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited."
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is a family now, but they could be destroyed. I'll get another family added to this family. Extend my family. I'm not just caught up in this shit, man. Yeah, I'm doing this right now, but a brother can call me. I might have to go out of fucking state. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hey, money make itself wings and go. Yo, bro, what you gonna do with all that money you got? They walking around with all this money like, I'm having it, man. But they ain't thinking past that moment.
Yeah, Khan, continuing, it says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And in due time,
So
he..."
this is explaining again why that poor child that's wise is better than that king who will no longer be admonished. Clearly. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, "And in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. In the hand of the Heavenly Father is the prosperity of a man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor."
And what's in the Lord's hand? This book. See? Remember Yahweh Shah, Revelation 5, he was in the heavens and he went to the midst of the throne and he took the little book that was in the hand of the Most High. The right hand. And it tell you that in Ezekiel 2, I want to say that is, like 11. There was a book in his hand written on the hour and on the inward, lamentations and woe. So in your hand, in the Lord's hand is what? Your faith. Which is what? This Bible. So in the Bible, it tells you what your life is about to consist of. It's an inevitability that you have to realize. So you can't be caught up in your now and never considering it. Everybody has a fate, and it really is the same fate almost. You see what I'm saying? And it's in this book. So you dudes walking around being athletes and never considering, like, bro, you not even finna get 6 years out of that. I don't give a damn how long you wear a shirt. Because like all things that's made in the world, has a beginning and an end. And the end is manifest, man. It's clear. Shit, you on year 5. Whole time you a 5th year senior, you only get 4 years. But you get the red shirt, right? Now you got niggas getting put on TV and you hearing, yeah, he's a 6-year senior. And they're like, man, this nigga big as hell. Like,
Got kids.
yeah, like, nigga, you like.
Man. They went on to win it. They went on to win the national championship, if you will, this year. A team full of 6-year seniors, basically.
Yeah, whoever, a ton of, that's like all of this, that's like, I'm like, who you talking about? So many
Yeah.
random niggas that just, you know, you would watch a goddamn college game or something, all these more 6-year seniors, you're like, god dang. That shit was never heard of. I was like, how many years in college? Like, you would think you trying to be a doctor. Nah, niggas just can't, he don't want to think or can't think past his now.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you big ass, bro. Big ass. Go ahead.
Yeah, continuing. This is the book of Sirach 10 and 4. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord,
Yep.
and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. In the hand of the Heavenly Father is the prosperity of man,
This is his Bible, bro. You know? Go ahead.
and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay
Matter of
his
fact, you
honor.
got the scriptures. Get the Revelation 5. I'll get it. Let me get both of them. You got it? Come on.
Revelation 5 and 5, it says,
You got to hear what needs to be proved and what don't.
Revelation 5 and 5, and one of the elders said unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book.
Where you at? No, verse 1. Yep, you good, you good.
Revelation 5 and 1 says, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne
See?
a book written within.
That's what's in. So read that part one more time, bro.
Yeah, Khan.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
Sirach chapter 10 and verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh.
What's in the Lord's hand, man? You got it, bro.
Says Revelation 5 and 1, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the backside sealed with the 7 seals.
It holds everybody's faith. It's the power of the earth. It's who ruling right now. You can open it and see that. You're like, damn, this nigga named Esau. And you can't change. You can't go take a pencil and be like, let me see. Erase the shit. You know what I'm saying? Who can do that? And even if you erase it out of yours, what about the other book? You can't go and take it out of the Lord's hand and erase it. They said it's sealed.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, and when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. It says,
What's the book? It's talking about the Bible, man. Old, Apocrypha, new. So you Christians keep taking the Apocrypha out, you missing your faith. You here it is, you scared of things in the old, but it's because you ain't allowing the thing that's in the middle, the Apocrypha, to comfort you, because you get rid of it. It's things that will blow your mind and leave you unsure if you've never read the Apocrypha. That's in the old. You're like, whoa, so it literally tell you Yahweh Shai is gonna come out of the sky and he's gonna gather to him a peaceable multitude, but before he comes, he's gonna destroy a bunch of people. Just to, where else do you read that specifically like that in the Bible? You don't. It say in Isaiah 66 and 15, the Lord come with fire. And he gonna just plead with all flesh with the sword. So you like, oh shit. Ducking, you like, everybody got to duck, man. Like, no, bro, that's where the Apocrypha come in. They clarify that.
and it tells you, it conveys the whole vision of Yahweh Shai doing the crowning.
Yeah, exactly.
Comforted. Brothers, think about that's comfort. 2 Ezra 2. Oh, yeah, and I think.
That's why the Lord said don't take away from it, man. And don't not know this. All right? Keep going.
It says, and lo, a roll of a book was therein.
That's what's in the Lord's hand. Right?
And he spread it before me.
And he opened it up to Ezekiel and said, look, right?
And it was written therewith.
See, there's words in it. It's the Bible, right?
And it was written within and without.
See, from cover to cover. Right?
And there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
See? You just see, like, imagine a scroll. He's seeing it as a scroll. A vision like that, but we're just talking about the Bible from the old Apocrypha to the new. He's like, man, he just seeing like all the words, but the words like playing shit out to him. Or he's seeing it as words and he understood it so quick to where he was like, damn, all this shit saying destruction. Processing it quick as hell. These are the visions the Lord used to give us, bro. You see what I'm saying? We still get crazy dreams now. But the shit was crazy then because the Bible had to be wrote. What will move a man so much to be in on the great company that will write these words down and publish it. The vision had to be like, you ain't got no choice but to wake up and talk about this. Matter of fact, these visions gonna be so clear, you gonna die for this. So these dreams now light. Cause mother can have a dream, you have a heavy dream and hold on to it for like a year. Like, yeah, I never said nothing, but this made me this one moment. We talking about some crackers, some measly shit. Somehow that triggered you to have it. So the Lord ain't gave you one of those yet. And when he did, you know, because you had to speak on it. We was bugging out. We was like, oh shit. They was probably hearing this shit in their dreams. But they could only write so much because mankind hadn't advanced that much yet. That's how heavy the prophets was. They was ahead of time. And they did well by writing it down and considering it, which is why they deemed prudent. That was super wise. They like, yo, it's bigger than this shit. They wouldn't even worry about the ancient world no more. Niggas like, fuck my wife. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. That's the spirit. I was thinking about that. You finished? You got it.
That's like if I can't read it in the NLT.
Go ahead.
It says,
It land my point at this. My point at this point. Good. You got it.
it says, which he unrolled, and I saw that both sides were covered with funeral songs, words of sorrow, and pronouncements of doom.
Dun, 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 yeah, Undertaker.
Don't. Right, don't.
That's right.
The cane come out with the all red.
You start seeing the smoke.
Finish him.
That was it.
Yeah, Jake on that organ.
Yeah, that work, exactly.
That's an American. No fucking goodness. He ain't in here. Oh, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, kind. So back to Sirach 10 and 4. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. In the hand of the Heavenly Father is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe.
So if you want to prosper, you better get in this book, man. Give me real quick Isaiah 45 and 17.
Yeah, it says, and upon the person.
Let your brother get it. Man, if you can get it, just jump back.
Yeah, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Pride is hateful before the Heavenly Father and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity.
Including the king. A king didn't commit iniquity when he's being proud. You want to know when you're proud? The beginning of pride. What's the beginning of pride? When you depart from the Lord. Yeah. When your heart lifted up and you depart from the Lord. So meaning when you're not considering the Lord. So that's when the Lord is in your mouth. Even if you're a king. That's crazy. You know, because what goes before destruction? Pride. Simple. And the beginning of pride is when your heart is lifted up away from your maker. You think you can think now without the Lord. The Lord gave you your brain. He gave you the seeing eye. Can't he just make you go blind? Nigga, make the Lord to make you have a stroke, go brain dead. You see?
You forget that all things come from him. You know, all riches and power, life and death, poverty, healing, it all comes from him. And then you forget that you prideful, you know, and forgetting that, departing from him.
Well, I'm gonna get that scripture to you before you finish. Again, the crowd. Second time.
It's Sirach 10 and 12.
No, that ain't the one. Beginning of pride. No, it is. It's another one thing. Right?
It says Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. and his heart is turned away from his maker.
What verse you in?
8, well, 7.
Okay, he was gonna get it, so we got it early. That's the spirit of the same chapter.
Right.
Yeah, it's something else I'm thinking of too. But that's exactly what I was thinking of. It's just something else. Go ahead.
Yep. Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings.
I'm thinking of that one by verb, but then I know it's another one by the actual number I'm looking at. I remember one being under like Sirach 1. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look. Go ahead.
Yep. Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Keep going.
Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one setteth his own soul to sale. Because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
Yeah, go ahead.
The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
That's it. So that's why a poor child that is wise is better than a proud king that will no longer be admonished. Because why? That proud, that what the finna say? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, for when a man that is dead, he shall inherit creeping things. Beast.
Which is why ain't no reason to be proud. Because you're going to so-called die, and nigga, look what you're going to be brought to. You was once a king, smelling good, now your ass getting ate by worms. You know? Your body, that is. You back in the spirit world. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, for when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things.
Sure,
Beast.
y'all proud of her body and all this stuff. Like, Mag is going to be calling through you too. The Lord killed you today. So how can you be proud? Go ahead.
And worms.
See? Come on. It's
says-
just the truth. It's raw truth. Go ahead.
It says the beginning of pride is when one departed from God.
And that's when you on your way to getting destroyed. Even if you're a king, having your now be completely like taken from you. Because you're not thinking bigger than where you're now. Thinking bigger than where you at. And that's proud, according to the Lord. Because what's bigger than your now and where you at? Obviously the future, but the Most High. How about Shemel Shah? The Bible. You just basketball, you don't even consider like, well, you know, God. I gotta stand before him one day. You know? Ball can't be life, bro. Like, I get it. That's life while you in it, but it ain't life. Cause the shit in it. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says the beginning of pride is when one departed from God and his heart is turned away from his maker.
Go ahead.
For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities. It says, and overthrew them utterly.
Everybody knows exactly who we are. But they know we the Israelites. They know they live with the prophets. They know it's the truth. They know we not a problem. They know we not causing issues. They know it. They know it, man. So, but why Jake don't know it? Because they caught up in they now, man. They couldn't think about a new body because they couldn't think past ancient Egypt. New bodies was always on the way.
Never got out of Egypt.
Niggas think about some fucking food. Like, bro, you can't eat forever, nigga. Like, what is wrong with you? You can't stop for 1 second. Then when the shit end, then you was somewhere looking crazy. Now you asking for mercy. Fuck it, man. All of your feelings and emotions, how you feel now. What about when those feelings are over with? Check yourself, man. You done sold out, man. Because you're going to be hot for 2 weeks. Once they done ran that song, people don't even want to do music no more. I'm like, man, I hate that song. My real music right here. So I sell out, man. Why? Examine. Go ahead.
Yep. It says the Lord cast down the thrones of proud princes.
Even the thrones of proud princes, man. Because they not looking well till they going. He ain't, well, they won't, in other words, no longer will be admonished. See? So that's what happens when you just caught up in your now, man. You don't got foresight in your mind. The Lord like, yo, get him, get her. Oh, she just thinks she just, and the Lord, next thing you know, put her on the news. Shorty got found in the bad Instagram models, so-called. The baddest of them. You like, you know? Lord not dealing with that, man. You ain't gonna be hot and yo cute forever. You gonna get your ass whooped, man. Like a little child. She was cute the first 2 times, now it ain't. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, Khan. It says the Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead.
That's why. Read it one more time.
Yes. It says the Lord has cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead.
So let's read it. That's the spirit. That's why. 13.
Ecclesiastes 4:13 says, better is a poor and a wise child than an old and foolish king who will no more be admonished.
Oh, okay, but why? Go ahead.
For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor.
See? Exactly. Because that child, because he's being wise, is able to be set up. See? Exalted. But that king who's exalted himself, because he won't listen no more. He won't consider bigger than him just being king anymore. Like how he became king, why he's in that place. You know, go ahead.
It's Wisdom Psalm 6.
Kind of, yo, that's the spirit, hold that. So where he gonna be damn no longer king anymore. And that child, because the Lord can't correct him anymore, to exalt him. The Lord, when someone's wise, that means they consider it. You can constantly stop it. Like, hold on. All right, yo, don't do that. Go this way. All right, now just be there for a while. Like, motherfucker, this is like, you know, go ahead.
Just a quick example is like King David on his path to become king. He was put up in all types of places.
Yeah, over and over
again. On the path to get to where he was getting to.
Yeah, you was doing 60 here. Now you can do 70. You was doing 70 here. Now we gotta take it back to 45. Adjust or crash. Get pulled over. Get a ticket. You know? See? Get took out of the place you was just in. I'm in my car. I'm driving. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't. Now you're not no more. Go ahead. Who's gonna say something?
No, you just made me think of an example. I seen a video yesterday. It's a Eve, like Big Shirley. She talking about she God, but she calling herself God. She going around robbing just robbing convenience stores, robbing Starbucks and shit for money to go try to like stab mothers and shit, like she doing a whole bunch of wickedness. But she hold on Facebook Live talking about I'm the Most High. And she's like, this is my world, and can't nobody take me out of it, you know?
Exactly. Great example of her not thinking outside of her now. Yeah. You know, it started off of us talking or using the example of the athletes who appear to be athletes. You know, you ain't gonna be D1 forever, bro. You get 4 years. 5 of you, Jake, are lazy or really trying, you know, or forcing it. And then 6 if you just wilding. Like basically you ain't got you ain't putting no other hope in nothing else. Like why are you in college 6 years, bro? 6? You still young. Why are you spending all your time there? Shit's dumb as hell. On the curriculum instead of actually learning. Just big as hell every year. Yeah, I got your coach. He can't even turn his neck. Hey, dude, you clearly somebody's daddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Matter of fact, you finish.
Says better, Ecclesiastes 4:13. Better is a poor and a wise child than an old and foolish king who will no more be admonished. For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he...
Perfect. That child could be in prison. See? Because it's an easy thing on the sudden to make a poor man rich.
It says the one that was never thought of have won the crown.
Yeah,
Because he was the wise one.
because you can't be the king because the king wasn't in prison. There was somebody in the lower estate,
Joseph.
in slavery, in captivity, poor but wise. But now, so the rogue, now he should come out of it. That's like you said. That was whose story?
Joseph.
Joseph was in chains. See? When he got put as ruler over the kingdom of Egypt, he was where?
Prison.
And literally in prison. Because he got lied on. His people was poor, his brother sold him. He was just in the, it was all bad.
Yeah,
He was in the jam, bro. But we seen the Lord confirm what he tells us in Sirach 11. This is an easy thing on the sudden to make a poor man rich. Remember when he pulled Joseph out of, the prison? He put a gold chain on his neck and set him right next to him. And he was still running when he died. But then Joseph ended up, and so Joseph was running everything, man. Then he died, and the new king didn't know Joseph. He was like, man, fuck your people, man. That's when the Lord had to step in. On the further level, I should say. But go ahead.
It says, for out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor. I considered all the living which walk under the sun.
And we even got to do that. Like, bro, consider bigger than you now. Yeah, you not in shit right now. Yeah, you just, you ain't. But, like, look, the Lord's showing examples. Like, we could be nothing not now, but in reality, as people showing, like, you somebody. I ain't never got these many waves ever. I mean, consistent. Like, before y'all came up here and everything, like, and everybody, all types. Jake smoking cigarette. Jewish man walked past. You know what I'm saying? She, oh my God, she's like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Mom's making sure they get your attention. It ain't never seen it to this level. So you have to think bigger than your numbers.
Yeah, if I can say it's Sirach 2. It says, be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. It says Sirach 2 and 4, for whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
That's all that happened. You got changed to a lower state. All right? So you got to remember, like, yeah, at the point right now, everybody hated it. You see? Nobody really take this serious, but that could change next week. This might be hot next week. It's like a song that was really old, but it finally caught traction. They're like, yeah, that's it old. Yeah, we've been listening to bro. But now the world done caught it. Like, yo, man, this the hottest thing ever. Oh my God. That's how this gonna be. So it's how you just gotta always look bigger and better. You gotta always look bigger than the moment, man. Like, yeah, I'm on my way to jail, but I can be on the way to a scene of spiritual power manifesting. I can be the angel there. You see what I'm saying? Anything can happen. The cops might let me go and give me something. Like, here, man, my bad since we did that to you. Right. Hey, that's how I go. It's hard. It's hard to kind of do that every single time, but you really want to be able to have this as your natural instinct most of the time. You got that one chick you don't want to let go. You don't want to let those shoes go, bro. It's time to get some more. You still trying it, like, bro, they're done. The end is manifest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though. He said, look, man, that motherfucker's dead. He's not coming back. This on the what was that? Minister Society. Sharif. No, it ain't right, man. They was holding Hank, and Kane was dying. They had to make a decision. Yeah, Hank was the big homie, but Hank was gone, bro. Sharif stayed with him. He said, no, it ain't right, man. It ain't right. The end manifest, bro. So, there's an example. It's like when you know somebody ain't coming back. Family got to eventually pull the plug. That's how it be sometimes. And then sometimes when the end ain't manifest, don't give up too quick. It could look like bro dead, or he about, nah, we ain't, hell no. Recheck. Remember mother told me when I was younger, I was in my teens, my hand wasn't broke, but it was broke. I had did something broke, man, I don't even remember. And then I'm like, my shit like a boxing glove, like super thick. My dad, he was like, he was trying to tell us how his hand ain't broke, blah, 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 the doctor. And then he showed us on the x-ray and everything. Me and my dad sitting there, and we just let him tell us that shit at first, and I was just like, I knew my hand wasn't right. And then he was just like, you know why I ain't going for that? He was like, nah. He was like, Doc, you said it was where? He's like, nah, it's right here. He pointed at it. He was like, he hurt right here. You know what I'm saying? Right on the x-ray. And then he looked at it. He's like, oh yeah, this shit is broke. Like, for that's how it happened. Like, I remember he took the x-ray back and then looked at it on his own, or he did it in front of us, but he came back and was like, no, his hand is broke. I had a cast on my job for like over a month. Using my right hand and whatnot. But anyway, you finish that Ecclesiastes and then that's 6 and that's it.
Ecclesiastes 4 and 14. For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh born. I considered all the living which walk under the sun, with the second child that shall stand up in his stead. There is no end of all the people.
That was the point of why we got this.
There is no end of all the people.
So that everybody get the chance. Everybody gonna pass through life another way. You know, time and chance happen to all men. You see? Everybody gonna get a chance to pass through prosperity and destruction. So can remember that. So don't be getting caught up in your now in the worst ways. Because you ain't realizing that, man. Somebody come and take your place. You be in the truth today and going tomorrow. Come on.
It says, there is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them.
And it's because you're not the mentality the Lord is seeing, you're not looking bigger than you know now, man. It's some proud crap. Okay? And Job, the movie Job, yeah, that's basically a movie. I said the movie Job. You know what I'm saying? The account of Job tell you that.
It says, they also that come after shall not rejoice in him.
Yeah.
Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Yeah, so it's talking about the king, man. Alright? But that's manifold if you can receive it. See? But really, it's talking about the king that we just read about. Okay.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 and verse 1. It says, hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand.
See?
It says, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth.
See? And then, what way is he talking to a king?
Israelites.
Yeah. Confirm the words of the servants. Told you they know who we are through the Spirit. That was the Spirit of the Lord talking to me. Yeah, Isaiah 44 and 26. Go ahead, bro.
He ain't like bullshit jargon either.
Oh, hell no. Brothers get played with like that. We've been trying to shit like that. But, you know,
Isaiah 44.
26. Verse 20.
Isaiah 44 and 26, that confirmeth the word of his servant.
Sorry, 25.
Isaiah 44 and 25
Let's go at the point. Go ahead.
says, that frustrateth the tokens of the liars.
Yeah, that's what the Most High do. He frustrates the tokens of the liars. Alright? The things that show they in control. The things that try to control. The things that try to be used to mean it's going to be like this. You know? The Lord frustrated all of that, man. Like, nah, that ain't it. So how much more your situation that you think you control and hence your now? He'll frustrate that. And he is doing that. Because most of you know how many people enroll in the NCAA? that don't go pro, do you know the percentage of people that go pro? 1%. That's insane. That means everybody there basically is just there to be there. Even if they was a dog. You go pro, your career, if you go pro in the NBA, 3-4 years lifespan. I was just watching last night a dude, I think his name was something Payne. He was a big center that got shot in 2022 on some random stuff because his bride basically was just cheating on him. This dude came up to him and just shot him dead in the car. This nigga was 7 feet. Like some little niggas, just light-skinned niggas just took him out. They had that man carried out on he was like, he gone. I'm talking about, it was like, yeah, you can hear the cops talking and whatnot. They had the little cam going. It's like, yeah, it's kind of early to tell, but it ain't looking good. Next thing you know, they show him on the stretcher, like the breathing machine breathing for his body so much that's lifeless to where he's shaking. But he ain't shaking because the bullets got him because he got hit in the chest. The bullets messing with him. It's because his body that empty.
Like a balloon bitch.
Yeah. His name was, look it up real quick. Payne, ex-NBA player Payne. And guess what? The reason why I mentioned that, let's get that first though. Payne, ex-NBA player shot. Some Payne. Y'all done seen him before. If you watch basketball, NBA. He used to play for the Timberwolves. He was like a power forward or a center or something. Ex-NBA player killed. Adrian Payne. Yeah, Adrian Payne. That's him. Yup. Pull up his images. Yeah, he got shot, man. I remember when it happened. The Spirit had me watch it again last night. Yeah, no, you gotta go to his actual image, man. Remember him?
Yeah, he looks familiar.
Somebody else pull it up. Adrian Payne. Get the one with him in the head, man. Yup. I said, if you watch basketball, see, this one killed him.
Oh, yeah. This right here.
Get this one. Yeah, you would probably, get that one. You throw that one on camera. That's who got him. Yeah. He had dreads at the time. When he played for the Magic and when he played for the Timberwolves, you would have to really been watching to like remember him from like college and shit. That's him right there. Adrian Payne. Yeah, he was premier. I remember him when he was a dog in college.
Playing with Draymond?
Yeah, I think he played, I don't know where. I think he might have played with Michigan State. Okay. That's where he comes from. Yeah, I remember him though. But I remember he was in the league too. But my point on why I mentioned the dude is why. Because he was just here, right? This happened when? 2022? His career was 3 to 4 years. He was only in the league 3 to 4 years. Now he's gone. And he's been gone for like 3 years, 4 or 5 years now. So, yeah, that's the Spirit. You can read it real quick.
Yeah, it says former Michigan State and NBA player Adrian Payne was fatally shot on May 9th, 2022 in Orlando, Florida.
That's the Spirit, man. It's May. It just hit May 1st. Can't make this up. That was 4 years ago. Go ahead.
Yep. It says at age 31 while trying to intervene in a domestic dispute.
And that tell you he was in college long. How was he 31 when he got killed if he was only in the league for 3-4 years? But you could tell he was like older looking.
Right.
Look up how long he was in the league. Yeah, finish on that one you was reading that with South. Adrian Payne career. Years in the NBA. Something. He was 31 when he got killed.
4 seasons.
Okay, maybe he just. So he was in the season. He was in the league for 4 years. So how many years?
How old was he when he got there?
When he got out of the league. You see what I'm saying? Because he was probably just out of the league that long too. I don't know. But the point is, he went from college straight to the league, and he was only there for 4 years. Then he got killed at 31. Because he didn't have nothing bigger than his now.
2014 and 18.
Yeah, he played in the NBA for 4 seasons, spanning from 2014 to 2018. Exactly, man. That's crazy. So that means he got killed in 2022. So he was out the league in 2018, and he got murdered in 2022. So that's what? 4 years later. Gone. I ain't gonna stretch it like this because you never considered bigger than you now. He ain't had nothing, and so there was no point in him being here. That's y'all, bro. Everyone's, if the King's subject to that, how much more a measly NBA player? A little high school or D1 fucking roster fella. You know what I'm saying? Think 'cause you ran a 4.3 at means something. Alright. That don't mean nothing, bro. Alright? Go ahead and finish if you did, bro. And then Wisdom of Solomon 6.
You know Henry Ruggs? Who Henry Ruggs is?
Henry Ruggs?
Yeah.
What
He was a football player. He came from Alabama. He went to the Raiders.
Crimson Tide?
Yeah. He in jail right now.
What year? He probably younger.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
he in jail now because he's DUI.
Like recent years?
Vegas.
Yeah. I
He killed
started
somebody.
watching college.
Stuff like that. Now he
Yeah.
gone.
Crazy.
Locked up.
Yup. Mena Fournette, he ain't in the league no more. Remember Todd Gurley? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these dudes is, you know, rising the person out of it. And they finding out the hard way when it's too late. You're like, man, I spent all this time. You know how hard they went at these sports? Now what?
You gotta make it your life. Like you have to make it your life. Unless you just supernaturally gifted, then you can stumble your way into the league.
And guess what? It's still not life. Because you about to meet your how about some y'all shot, man. Something you never knew about. Because you was too caught up in that. You like, what? Like, your how who? How about how you said? How you said? You retired. Like all them Paul Pierce, all these retired players, they gotta meet this one day, bro. Kevin Garnett, whoever, who else? Jerome Bettis, hey, whatever pop in your mind. Marshall Faulk, Michael Vick, all of them. Who else, bro? The King, the elite bankers, your girl,
LeBron James.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
If I can, so like a specific account that came to mind was the king of Judah that died because the disease he had in his foot.
Say that again. I was thinking of the scripture. You said what?
The king. I just looked it up. The king of Judah, Asa, that he had died of a disease in his foot because he didn't go to the Lord. It says in 2 Corinthians, it says he sought not to the Lord, but to the physicians. You see, so he instead of him going to the Lord, dealing with the Lord, dealing with those that's been set up with the Lord that had the actual knowledge of how to give you the insight to be able to.
Scripture. It's really the scriptures.
Yeah, come on.
Because if your mind, like, you gonna come to us if you think about the scriptures. Because why is you coming to us just because you just coming to us just because it's us? You should be coming to us because we got the scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your mind has to be scripture.
Right.
Like, I'll give you see what the book say.
Right.
And you gotta go to somebody that understand it.
Yeah.
The prophets.
Yeah,
They don't come to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the word gonna lead you.
You ain't coming to us. You coming to the scriptures. We just happen to know the scriptures. All right? So until you want to start thinking, if you're not thinking like that, you literally about to be destroyed. You in for a rude awakening, man. So soon as that little stint over that you in, hot girl, bad girl, summer, not thinking past your now. Guess what? The prosperity, all prosperity is in the hand of the Lord. Hence, what's in the hand of the Lord? This book. So your prosperity is by this book. So if you just caught up in the life you have right now that's not aligned with this book, and it's just goes according to your mind, or as the wind just will have you go, you in for a rude awakening, man. Do you know what's next? Because fuck what you got planned next. Let's get to the nitty gritty. All right, let's get Isaiah 14 real quick. Did you finish? Matter of fact, go ahead and finish that Isaiah 44, 25, and 26.
Isaiah 44 and 25.
Isaiah 14 and 26.
In 25, Isaiah 44 and 25, it says, that frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and maketh diviners mad, that turneth wise men backward, and maketh their knowledge foolish. It says, that confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that said to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah, ye shall be built.
And you know what it means to perform the counsel of his messengers? So he's going to confirm, first to start off with real quick, he's going to confirm what it is. We're showing you the scriptures is telling us all, right, and what you need to do and need to stop doing. But he's also going to confirm the counsel of his messengers. What does the word angel mean? Messengers. What does that, like, do you even know what that means? This is, and if you don't, this is why you need to listen. Well, it's an account in 1 Kings 22, was a day, right, where the Lord was hold counsel with his messengers, meaning the angels. And they were saying, look, Lord, this is how we going to get him to do it. This is how we going to get him to do it. I'm going to do it like this. Because he doing this right now, but we got to, nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He caught up in all this, but I'll get that to end like this. And you know what the Lord said in it? He said, you going to prevail, I like that idea. You do. That angel told him, I'm going to be a lion spirit in the mouth of one of his prophets, and then that's going to get him killed, Lord. Whole time, King Ahab had no clue that that was after his now. That's what was next up for him. And guess what? It got performed. They performed the counsel of his messengers. It's like he performed the counsel of his messengers. That's what that's talking about. Because the judgment is as the light that goeth forth. Meaning, upon you knowing, or the word coming out, right? Or you no longer having the cloak, or you just at a point where the Lord got to get you. That's when the Lord brings the judgment. Because it says a man that hardened his heart, often hardened his heart. Get that real quick, Proverbs 27 and 1.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, and verse 1. It says,
26. Might be 29. He'll try 29 and 1. It say, a man that often hardened his neck shall be destroyed. Yep, that's it.
It is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and 1. He that being often reproved, hardeneth his...
coming out, you constantly getting the warnings in your life, signs, things like that. Angels even come to some people. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily get the scriptures, but they get angels to come to them. Somehow. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, he that often being reproved, hardeneth his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed.
That mean, what it mean by hardening your neck, meaning you ain't listening.
Right. Admonishing, no more be admonished.
But how is it just able to be said you're not listening? Because why? You always getting told. Right. So if you always getting told the same thing, what does that mean? You're not listening then. Right. You're not getting told different things or new things. You're getting told the same thing. That's an issue. All right, go ahead.
Yep.
So when it's like that, right? When the Lord sees it's like that, you just in this stagnant place. That's when he be like, all right, I got something for you. You destroy your ass. Go ahead.
Yeah, he that being often reproved, hardeneth his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed.
Yeah.
And that without remedy.
Yeah, and that's what you Israelites got to realize, man, from the least of you to the greatest, bro. All right? Just get the Hebrews, I wanted this earlier. No continuous sickness.
Yeah, I thought about that earlier too.
14, 13, 11. 13, 14.
Yep. It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 14. It says, for here we have no continuing city, but...
Which is why it says, arise and depart, for this is not your rest. It is, sorely polluted, and it shall destroy you with a great destruction. It is greatly polluted, and it will destroy you with a sword destruction, man. Like, you gonna feel that shit. Because when you soar, you what? You feel it, right? Exactly. So if it's a sword destruction, you gonna feel that destruction. You gonna know you getting destroyed. You're like, damn, I got. Damn, I should have left. Now it's too late. Like Cain. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, but we seek once.
Cain couldn't think past the hood.
At all. Constantly.
He said, move with me, Cain. Cain, do you care if you live or die? He said some dumb shit. He said, nigga, granddaddy outlived him. He's like, my granddaddy told me, he was flashing back when he was bleeding out. Do I care if I live or die? He was like, no, I don't. And it's too late. Because he couldn't think past the now. Old dog was in his ear too. Like, man, I ain't going nowhere. You gonna let me tell you where to go? You know what I'm saying? That's what old dog was telling him. He's like, I can't believe you, man. And she was like, thank you, old dog. Gave him the box and he was walking out. He's like, you would never have me like this. Like, and now I can't be gangsters forever, bro. And even if you do be a gangster forever, one day you gonna meet Yahweh Shemi Shah. You ain't gotta stop being a gangster and become a dentist. That's irrelevant. Because what's after being a dentist? Romans 14:11, for it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. That's the dentist. That's LeBron James. That's Bill Clinton. That's goddamn whoever. All right? Go ahead, bro. Who was reading?
I finished.
You finished? Go ahead. LeBron James.
Isaiah 44:26 is that confirmeth the word of his servant and performeth the counsel of his messengers.
Yeah, so all that shit before is like goofy. That's not how your life gonna go, man. Lord constantly trying to show that to these Hebrew Israelites. That's why you done jump 5 schools. Because you're not gonna be that dude, bro. And guess what? Even if you did become that dude, that's why you keep getting hurt.
Exactly. Sure it is, bro.
Jason Tatum tore his Achilles at the pinnacle of his career. They would have definitely won that championship last year, I believe. He is a monster, you know? Lord said, nope, something called a little Achilles. He said, pop. Halliburton in the finals had the Thunder beat. Achilles, you seen this joint blow out like a damn tire. Nigga, like it's, you know, it's connected to the calf. You see him push you see him push off his ball of his foot, and this damn calf just do this. Because his Achilles snapped, and it sent all that rupture into his calf. You know what I'm saying? Like a tire. And then he was getting a sign. He was getting warning before it happened. He was supposed to sit down. But he kept letting Esau tell him, like, you could kind of go this game. Right. You want to play.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to Kevin Durant. Yep, same thing. That's what happened to Derrick Rose.
That's the spirit I was thinking of. It's
all shit you are. When the spirit tell you to sit down, you need to sit down, bro.
Give you a little 50. Game Woods.
They always say that whenever he would go up to dunk, he always come down on one foot versus 2.
All this greatness just keep getting stopped somehow. Like LeBron, the Lord clearly wants you to sit down. Kyrie left you. That calf unit where you had D-Wade, Isaiah, he had everybody. It didn't work. Derrick Rose was on the team.
He was on that team. He took off. He was like, yo.
All of them was on one team. And it didn't work.
That's crazy.
He's been a Laker for how many years now?
Yeah, IT.
Damn near as long as he was a calf. And you only won 1 ring, and it was during the pandemic when nobody even watched that shit. It's time, bro. If you don't win this year, it's over with, bro.
This is weird. I seen a picture where it shows some old Ricky and Peter playing shit in the front row. And he like staring LeBron James down extra hard, but Buck saying like he was basically like the Grim Reaper. And like the caption was, you there for a reason.
It's time.
He's telling you it's your time.
You gotta make another sacrifice or something, but that ain't gonna work. Because when you start be like, I can't do another sacrifice. I can't pay the devil no more. You in the wrong place. It's time to move over. Maybe it's time to stop being a rapper, sister.
You had Luka with you. That boy, whatever the fuck happened to him.
Our people can't get no rest in nothing they do. Nothing. Maybe it's time to put the rock down. I'm talking about like the crack rock.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you need to consider a bigger picture, bro. It ain't about, well, I can't do this forever. Now I'm gonna just come up with this plan. No. The bigger vision. All right? Go ahead. So the Lord confirmed. You finished it? Just that verse 26. Yeah,
Isaiah 44 and 26.
Go ahead.
That confirmeth the word of his servant,
Go ahead.
and performeth the counsel of his messengers.
See?
That said to Jerusalem,
Wow.
thou shalt be inhabited.
In other words, that say this gonna happen. This how your life gonna go. Everything else is gonna be frustrated. That's what the previous verse tell you. So it's what we telling y'all. Y'all jakes, it's cool. That's what your occupation is for now, but you need to think beyond that, man. I wish I could have talked to those dudes just to see, like, y'all athletes, what are y'all, you know? Because you sitting there getting some chicken, but after you get the chicken, then what? Well, I can't talk to you right now because I'm getting my chicken. Okay, after you get the chicken and eat it, then what? Well, I can't talk to you about that right now because I'm an athlete. Okay, well, when you're done being an athlete, then what? Well, I'm a dentist now, and I'm a family man. Okay, when your wife died, then what? Come on.
This is 2 Corinthians
Finish
5.
the verse?
No.
26? No, I'm just asking. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 5 and 10 says, For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua Mashiach.
Because this is the then what? The Heavenly Father, man. I'm not asking you what's the word? Just basically be a pro in after being an athlete. You know, what you gonna specialize? I'm not asking you that. What's your 10-year plan? That's cool, but that ain't it. Because you still lost. Somebody gotta tell you, look, man, it's a day that can come where you will literally be standing in front of the one that's over everything. You can go stand before him right now. You do know that, right? Adrian Payne was just walking around. Next thing you know, his wife, his woman, oh my God, he just had the thickest bride. Now he on the stretcher, body lifeless.
Now she with somebody else.
You can't milk that 7-foot body forever. Man, everybody care because I'm 7 feet. You know, I'm tall. Look, you know, Jake, I can dance. All right, nigga.
So, bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things. So that's that's what they need to hear. You know, you athlete for 10 years, you know, but you need to practice that godliness.
What's your fallback plan? That's what I want to ask them. And I ain't talking to you like niggas in our people in the world. Nah, baby, you need to graduate. You niggas will tell you that shit in the world. Because you're an athlete. And that's some bullshit, because you don't even learn nothing. You became a doctor to be part of a bigger part of the problem. Because you're giving out witchcraft.
When you become indoctrinated with college education, you become dumber than a normal person.
Completely dumb.
Like you actually become dumber.
You better off not going. Yeah,
Exactly.
No, 100%.
And
you broke her.
Exactly.
More
Exactly.
broke.
You more broke. You become a rat in the system. But even so, today, they say like 80% of people who got college degrees, they shit don't apply to the world that we live in today because their jobs been taken. So you ain't got a job place to go into. You just spend 4 years in college becoming dumb.
We finish this after this. Then Isaiah 14. This Haggai 1 and verse straight to the point 5. It says, Now therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, how about you now a host? Consider your ways. Ye have so much and bring in little. Ye eat, but you have not enough. You drink, exactly, like, bro, you eating chicken. Why would you own the chicken? And come give us some. You gotta be bigger than, you know, these little things. Ye drink, but ye are not filled. This is the mindset the Lord giving you. Like, look, bro, you gotta think bigger, bro. You just happy with that? That's it? Why is Israel born? Is he a homeborn slave? Y'all shouldn't be fucking okay. Well, I got my shoes. You should have 1,000,000 shoes if you want to. Straight up. And you only can wear one pair of shoes at a time. I'm not that type of person. But the point is abundance, bro. We shouldn't be damn struggling and really having to think about something that should just be like that. Shoes wear me because I'm so good. I don't even wear shoes. They wear me. I ain't gotta think about food, what I'm gonna eat. Everybody in the community always cooking. That's how it's supposed to be, bro. We don't got that, man. Well, it's just satisfied because you got a phone and some flip-flops. You updated my TikTok today. I ain't with that, bro. That's what Kanye was trying to get Sway to understand. It's like, Sway, you don't get it.
You got the answers.
I want to own the factory. This is what he was trying to tell him. But like, why don't you just use the money to do this? He was trying to tell him, because we slaves and these people the devil. That's really what he wanted to say. But it took him years to say it and still don't say it completely. He had to say it with a Ku Klux Klan mask on. And DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to tell you, bro.
And DJ, whatever dude that, he's sitting there like, what is he talking about? He like, I don't get it, yeah.
That's why the Lord said, make it plain.
I think this just to give an example. This brother said this before. Kanye rap better than he talk. He rap better than he can articulate it. So,
and then you gotta think. That's why you have to make it plain, because there's some doctor you might be talking to today, whether they come past your video or come past you on the highways. You see what I'm saying? Or somehow in passing. That if you make it plain to, you will give relief to, because they coming home from a day where they like, I can't do this shit no more, man. I'll keep putting this shit that I know poison in people's body. I've had like so many failures. Because you got to think, as a doctor, you got a record. Like how athletes got a record, coaching has records, doctors got records. How many surgeries? Yeah, successful surgeries. Yeah. You see?
same with a damn lawyer.
Especially a woman, I can't do this no more. They won't say nothing, but go home stressed. And then they run into you, and you make it plain to them. You don't tell them like Kanye. You don't give them riddles and all this bullshit. Like, look, this not our, look, rise and give them Micah 2 and 10 straight like that. Right. They be like, they gonna completely bear witness. Cause they been damn straddling the gate, tiptoeing around just what it is. Like this shit polluted. In other words, this shit not it. Yeah. Imagine catching somebody in that moment that's dealing with something like that, and you give them Micah 2 and 10. Mm-hmm. And be like, this shit just not for us, sister or brother. They gonna completely bear witness. Yeah. Even if they don't come into this thing. The Lord gonna be like, you got the blood off your hands. And then they probably in the spirit gonna really do this. Woo!
Hit him with that Micah 2 and 10, followed up with Hebrews 13:14. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And then boom, the other one. Here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
Yeah, but it's still, and it can keep going, but it's really that plain. You give them all one scripture and it wake their ass up. I'm telling you, like, it happened, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to think. You can't, we can show you that this book perfect, but at the end of the day, what has to happen? They got to be what? Fully quickening. Exactly. They got to be quickened. The Lord got to give them the increase. You drop one seed, you ain't got to drop 35 of them. Now, if the Spirit have it to where we just pouring out, okay, cool. You pour out, cool. But again, it comes down to just playing. At the end of the day, brother, sister, this shit ain't it, man. At the end of the day, brother, sister, we the Israelites. We're above all these people. That's enough for someone to go home and sit down and think with. Just knowing something like an idea like that. You trying to think for them by giving, look, you want to see it like this, and then this one right here, and then you got this one, and then you flip it upside down, and then I got another one back here. And brother, you know,
bring out the other verse.
Can't do nothing with all that. Ain't gonna set a baby down and try to get them to realize, like, you know, you here now. you can get the bottle, but I can sit you at the table, dress you. You can't even hold this nigga. You trying to, you know, give him a fork and a little ass, you know. You finished, bro?
Yeah, it's like it's
26 and then that.
It's like what the scripture say, like really, desire that says shit milk. You got it.
Yeah. That's really it. Yeah. No, not that one. Isaiah 14. Go ahead, finish that.
Isaiah 44 and 26. That confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers.
Right.
That said to Jerusalem,
yeah,
thou shalt be inhabited.
Yeah, that's saying this house gonna be. Thus says the Lord. Go ahead.
And to the cities of Judah.
This was gonna happen. This is how you about to live life. Jake be like, no, I ain't getting the kingdom. He be like, we about to get the kingdom. He be like, no, I ain't getting the kingdom. You is getting the kingdom. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Same much north, even before I got killed you, man. You gonna know it after death by pain. You got it?
He said, tell my people, Jerusalem, that I will give them the kingdom. Edris.
Tell them what they here for bear. You an Israelite despite if you realize it or not, accept it or not. You are what you are, man. A leper can't change his spots. And you can't change what you are. You is cursed. We are under the curses. You ain't in the new covenant yet. Right? We entering, but you're not in it. Stop trying to make the reality what it ain't yet. We ain't there yet, man. God damn. Yeah, it is ratified. It has been established. It is here. You know? Yeah, we do got a down payment of it. But we not in the new covenant. Because why some bitch just left you the other day? For another nigga. For a nigga, my bad. So how the hell you in the new covenant? That's how Jake, you know, that's, you niggas trying to switch the doctrine up is like the equivalent of Jake trying to do leaners and downers or whatever the hell they call drugs and shit. You try to alter reality and make it better. Like, bro, you can't twist things to try to cope with things. You walk around woo-woo as hell, leaning, on that bubbling, whatever the fuck the preacher be saying on that shit. Nigga, the twisted reality to cope. And they Jake coming to his truth and do the same thing here. Stop doing that. Just deal with it. Go take an ice bath, nigga. That's the spirit too. We need brothers and sisters need to do more build your mind stronger, bro. Stop make like in other words, give yourself instances where you can be uncomfortable and you train yourself through that, man. I said I don't even get in the fucking bed no more. You see? Why? It's a day that's coming where somebody catch this. You know what I'm saying? They gonna kick your fucking door down, bro. And you in your drawers, you jumping around like you know what I'm saying? A woman with her titties out or some shit. You know, oh shit. Fuck that. Nigga come my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting right there, man. I probably ain't sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know? I am human. Don't think I'm on some, I'm just a god. No, hell no. Pass out. You know, wake back up. Hey, you know, this shit not it, bro. That's the point. You gotta accept that. Be able to accept that. You finished? Damn, go ahead, man.
Isaiah 44, it says, I'm going to start from the middle. It says, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof.
That's it. That's what it's going to be. I will raise up the decayed places thereof. Jake okay with things being down because it allowed them to live these lives that they somehow secretly wanted to like. That's why I don't want the kingdom.
That's a good point. Bitches always get, they always choose not shit men because they know that they ain't shit and they're not trying to be shit. You know what I'm saying? Like then, whenever they see a good man, they run away from him because they know, oh shit, I gotta get on my shit if I get with him. But I don't want to get on my shit. I don't want to. Because I ain't shit.
I gotta keep dealing this way.
Yeah, so I gotta continue to keep dealing with not shit niggas.
That's comfort. They make it too comfortable. Comfort breeds. This is something I'm trying to think of.
Let's cap the point on it. Get 1 Corinthians 7 real quick. I was thinking about this earlier. Those that had wives be as though they had none. All right, verse started 30. You actually started 29. 31.
This is 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 30. It says, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not. And they that buy.
Start at 29.
Oh, it's like it. It says 1 Corinthians 7:29. It says, "With this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they have none."
Sometimes leave out the crib like you ain't nobody at home, like you ain't testing nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the mentality you really want to be in. You don't be, disrespectful or rude and stuff like that. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying as far as how you're moving and really see you need to move based off you having the mentality like that. I'm not, like it's bigger than this. You see what I'm saying? Because you'll be late to things or not at things or doing certain things because you're so caught up in whatever it is that's of your now. And again, deal with your now. Again, sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. But it's still always what? Habakkuk 2. The vision. Yeah. That's what it comes down to. So go ahead and get that real quick. Isaiah 14 was on.
This is Isaiah 14 and verse 26. This is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole earth. It says, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations.
That's what everybody's been made to deal with and gonna deal with. It's something bigger than like all of what's it say in the end days, they're gonna be eating and drinking as in the days of Noah. But then what? So that's they now, that's they present, but it's something they gotta meet after that. It's a fate. And that's what's proposed upon the whole earth, man. Ultimately is Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah. That's just their way of meeting. Think about it. Everybody on the earth seen that flood at the time, including Noah. He was even in it. He was just above it. That's some scary stuff. And it was told to everybody that was doing whatever in they now, scoffing, certain occupations, proud about whatever. It was told to all these people, this was gonna come, this your fate. And eventually it came.
That's that lesson you brought out the other day. Noah was above. The lesson you brought out.
Which one?
Above the
Oh, you talking about the from today.
Oh, that was today?
Yeah, you talking about the patterns, the things in the heavens you talking about?
No, above this world. I don't think that was the title of it though, but
right.
No, you talking about pray that you're over the world?
yeah.
Oh.
That was Noah. He was over it.
Oh, okay.
Being in the boat. You see what I'm saying? Because he was over the water.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's the spirit. And even in that, that's like a double entendre like that because you can't get over your now if you're not over the world. Like, yeah, you can, like, okay, you got her now, bro. You ain't over it yet? You got it now, bro. You not over it yet? You're an athlete now, bro. You're not over. Like, come on, man. Once you drop 40, you gotta get over it.
Yeah, because that's not abusing the world.
Kobe has realized that and it was too late. Or killed him. He said, if all I get remembered for is being a basketball player and I failed. So eventually Kobe got over all that I'm mama shit. Because you were sold. The Lord, you a creation of the Most High. You can't tell me you people walking around really acting like, everything but this is real. Everything but the Lord real. You believe it. Yeah, all right. Okay. You finished 26, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to read 27 too?
No, that was it.
It's you want to continue? That's right there.
That Corinthians? Yeah, keep reading. That's the spirit. I was thinking the same thing.
This is first Corinthians.
Pointing, let's say something about the world.
Yeah, that's what you quoted.
Jump down. 31. Yep, exactly. So 29.
This is 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 29.
Called it for 31. Go ahead.
It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they wept not, and and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not.
So in other words, people with sense that's prudent, that's wise, that look well, they're going, that can see vivid. They're seeing further than their now, though they're dealing with their now.
Yeah.
You can't be irresponsible. You can't neglect the body you have now because you got a new body to come. Brothers do that. You can't do that. Sisters do that. Go ahead.
It's like how was when he was
Motherfucking bride, real quick, a bride, be in your face, your woman. I ain't gotta please you no more or go hard to like try to further like convince you on a further level because I got you now. Bitch, you might not have me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like that any damn way. So why a man can't be like that? It's the same thing with us in the Lord. Like, yeah, you hot now, but don't get complacent. The Lord can take that spirit and you won't have it tomorrow. You did 3 lessons yesterday, and then you can't do a lesson late at night tomorrow. That's how I be sometimes. The spirit like the wind, can't nobody control it. So just hope it hits you again. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say the account with the Howard shot when he was at the wedding. You know, his mom asked him to make wine. Like, though he there at the moment, you know what I'm saying? He ain't forget. He like, woman, it's not my time. You know? Still thinking ahead. Or even when he was, 12, you know what I'm saying, he stayed in the temple. He must, I must give up my father's business. You know? Yeah, we came here to rehearse, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, this gotta come first.
The bigger picture.
Yeah.
Bigger picture.
Continuing here, it says, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. It says, verse 31.
So we get houses and things and shit we need, a whip, whatever level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You take the raise if you can get it. I look for the job and I can look for it. Just to deal with our now, but we always remember, and willing to where we willing to let it go and able to.
Because it tells you, if riches increase, set not that heart upon it.
Yeah,
Why?
Exactly.
Bigger picture. Why? Because if you set your heart upon it, then what? You forget the bigger picture. You can be carnal. You can be like, damn, all the things I can do with this $1 million. Yeah, you caught up with carnal things, with vain things. Because the flesh, never full. Hell is never full. So if riches increase, and what can be riches? Riches can be money, resources, more cars, women, people, and what's that word?
This 2 Timothy 2:4, and I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for then they cannot please the officer who enlisted them.
The bigger picture. They're at war. If they get caught up, see, what can happen if a soldier does that? They can die. Why? Because they're at war. So if they're not privy, like they're showing in these movies, American Sniper, maybe, that might be one. In the other countries, they get caught up in some affairs with some woman and a child. The whole time that's a setup. So they follow them around that building, they get ambushed. Because they got caught up in their affairs while they at war. And they're soldiers. And we're soldiers. Bigger picture, Not getting caught up with the affairs of this world. Looking at the after, being prudent.
This is
I got another one for him too, real quick. Micah 7:5, it says, trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. So basically, like I really get it for the end part. Don't get caught up in a woman. You don't pretty much invest too much in her because you can lose her. You see what I'm saying? You don't be damn pillow talking with some woman and telling her all your secrets and shit like that. Because all that can be used. That's why it starts off with trust ye not in a friend. Because the scripture tell you what in Jeremiah 17. He that trusted in flesh or make it flesh his arm get it real quick. Oh, butcher the hell out.
Says,
17 like now.
Because women, it tells you in the Apocrypha, women are a possession. Just like riches and resources, they can make themselves wings, they'll fly away.
This is Jeremiah 17:5. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm."
Yeah, and that's a good point because think about it. That's why the elders tell you not to get a so-called black woman. Because why? They curse. So imagine investing into somebody that's heavily cursed. You're asking for the curses to be heavily poured out on you. So you don't attach too much with it. You use them, you just dealing with her like she your woman, but you know, but with the reality of the bigger picture in mind, man. Don't get caught up.
That's crazy. If I could, just real quick, because the curse, one of the curses tell you that, you know, you go get a woman.
And nothing they gonna lay with it.
Yeah, that's part of the curses. Go ahead.
And then it tells you, slide here. Yeah, I think it's that 1 Corinthians 7. You're gonna have trouble in the flesh.
Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some men is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Yeah, these my homies, man. This gang though. This gang don't run on you no more. You all caught up, man. You get shot up because you been ganging on them and you ain't really seen ganging them with your friends. You see what I'm saying? They just ganging them. Ganging them don't mean friends, bro. Two different words.
I seen that one thing. That one, it was a cartoon character. He said, "They put that on us. They put it on us." You know what I'm saying? He said, "The devil was that the devil? They woke up in hell." He said, "They put that on. They put it on our name. You know how they put it on you after you die." He said, "They put that on us, folks," or something. Shit like, they was in hell talking to the devil. Remember?
Wow.
Y'all
That's
seen
crazy.
that?
No, I ain't see that. That sounds crazy. It's like,
It was two of them. He's like, "Man," he said, "we robbed and we robbed." He said, "We robbed."
Yeah, I seen this.
He said, "They put that on us, man."
That's crazy.
It's like
That
some,
shit's
it's some
crazy.
new job. It's like a cartoon, somebody
Yeah,
made like a new
Somebody that made it. I
It's
think
like
basically,
an AI joint. basically.
it's basically showcasing the mind state of young Jake.
right.
They live and breathe street life, just nigga shit.
And they woke up in hell.
Yeah, they woke up.
We made it here, gang.
Yeah, he said, "They put that on us." You hear me?
Like
They gonna be putting that on our. You know how they.
It's like they took pride in dying for the set. How you supposed to take pride for dying for your house? How about Shemi Al-Shah? They take pride in dying for the block.
And if I could, one of them wasn't basically, he was never really sure about
Yeah.
doing that shit. Because he like, we really here. And the other one like, yeah,
Like, we in hell, man. We in hell. We in hell. He was glad to be in hell.
Right.
because I was sitting here thinking how it say like how I was talking about gang and them. That's just a bunch of people. That don't mean friends. So you don't get caught up in like numbers, because that's that unruly or evil multitude. So it's like it just made me think of this. The point. It made me think about when people out like at a festivity amongst a bunch of people. You don't get caught up in that because somebody can come through shooting at any moment. You see what I'm saying? You don't get caught up because it's just me and my family at the fucking supermarket or something. You don't do no shit like that. Every time you go outside, you in a war zone, bro. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
And why is that true? Because it tells you in scripture, you walk in the peril of thy overthrow.
Yeah,
It tells you-
motherfucker, I'm on the phone about to hit some shit. You know what I'm saying? Be like, look, bro, you can, like, yeah, you in the car, yeah, you just driving, ain't nobody here, but don't get caught up. This motherfucker can go off the road like that. All right?
You walk in the peril of thy overthrow. It also tells you the shadow of the valley of death. Ultimately, and what else is that saying? We're at war. So, you know, just the message, not getting caught up, and seeing the bigger picture. Why you're at war? How you're in that case? What's going on?
Like that shit. Nigga throw the deuces at you
Exactly.
and then do some wild shit right after. So, yeah, okay, cool, peace. No, bigger picture. Keep that in your mind.
That's the deception.
got when you finish
I got the quick one I had. Yeah, it's on the book of Proverbs 30:8. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of God in vain.
Because it's another part of war of who we're fighting is who? Ourselves. You know, so that's why that's the saying. Don't give me poverty, don't give me riches, because I can't trust my wicked ass self. Because I don't hate myself, but you know, this wicked flesh. So don't give me too much, so I don't get caught up. Help me be able to be right balanced, Lord, so I can always, you know, keep my eye on the prize.
To say hate, he's gotta say it to the life. Hate, you hate your life. Like the scriptures say. Why do you want to hate your life? So it'll keep you in that the ability to be able to, you know, not
to look ahead.
Yeah.
Because like you said, be over this place.
Yeah.
Because when that love their life, if someone can get that Mark 3:19, Bible shop,
you're not willing to move on. Yo, I love my house, man. I love my car. I love, you know, whatever the hell, man. You easy. Like, you easy food out here.
yeah, but you gonna just,
You said Mark 3:19. 4:19.
Jake's so green out here, don't make no sense, bro.
I always like this smells good. You like the cares of this world? Yes. Yeah, this is the book of Mark, chapter 4, in verse 19. It says, I'm gonna start at 18. It says, and these are they which are sown amongst thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entereth in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful.
so that's getting caught up in you. Yeah, that's what boy I was sorry. It came back. You loving your life. So you love your life. That's a part of your life, and you love what you got. Like the brother said, your house, your car, the money that you bringing in, the lifestyle, the vacations you can take, the cares of your riches. Yes, you love your life. So you don't really care about what we talk about with these scriptures. You don't really desire the kingdom of heaven because you got your consolation right now. So you love your life. So this can be for you because you got to hate your life to be able to profit from what this talking about.
Yeah, they can't see this because this is future. Because they so caught up in that because they love you. Why nigga ain't gonna hear you if you married, love his car, nice, you know what I'm saying? That's why, bro. You in and out.
This is James 1.
Nigga, the little nigga, you try to tell a little nigga that got a 40-inch vertical, like nigga, listen, bro. He ain't gonna hear you because he too busy dunking on niggas right now. It's like, nigga, them niggas can be going like next, you know, motherfucking gathering. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. Out here bouncing on concrete, bro. It's over.
Yeah, they tell you, charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded. And rich, you got attributes. You got things that are esteemed. So you are to be charged and be not high-minded and trust not in uncertain riches.
Get that one. That's a good one.
2 Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word, make ready to the battle, and in those evil be even as pilgrims upon the earth. That's what the brothers going into. We can't love this life. We got to be ready to get away from all this when the evils come. We got to be ready to whatever Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai have in store for us. We got to be ready for that because evil times are coming and we can't love this life. We got to let it go, no matter how much money we got.
That's the story of the wilderness, or die in the wilderness. Exactly.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and 17. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy.
So yeah, you're high-minded and you're confident. You're confident and high-minded and think you got it, then you got the answers because of what you have. But the scriptures charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, because all that shit can just go away in an instant.
That's like Nabal. He was rich. And he had Abigail. And the Lord fucking killed his ass because he was so caught up in who he was, and that was his wife and shit. Then she became David's wife. You know what I'm saying? Because you gone, nigga. She ain't nothing wrong no more. That's fucked up, bro. That's a fucked up way to go out.
Job 1 and 21.
Is that I was just
Yeah, well, go ahead.
No, read.
Job 1 and 21. And said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gave, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua taketh away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
If I can add to real quick again, that's exactly what Nabal's situation became. The Lord took his life from him and took his wife from him and gave her to David. That's exactly what happened to him. And he left out the same way he came in. He didn't leave out those riches because you didn't come in with it. And you didn't come in with Abigail.
And who wrote that? Who words that, and where did that come from? Job, a prime example, a key example of not being high-minded with what you got. Understanding the Lord gave it to you, the Lord can take it away. You have to understand that, or you will be fucked up if you lose all your stuff.
Caught off guard.
You know, don't trust in uncertain riches, and if your riches do increase, set not that hard upon it. Don't fall into it. Don't just be overwhelmed with it.
The other
Just all
nations,
caught up with it, basically.
they be ready to kill themselves if they lose, if they can't pay their rent.
So caught up.
It's not the end of this world.
This is James 1 and verse 10. It says, and those who are rich should not boast that God has humbled them. It says, they will fade away like a little flower in the field. This is in the NLT. It says,
So yeah, it's beautiful at a point. But imagine you see everything that turned green, about to turn green, in the time when it's winter now. When it's in the season of winter now.
yeah.
Like, damn. Like, that shit was never there. You got it?
It says,
That's how your life is, like a beautiful flower. Go ahead. Until the seasons change.
it says, the hot sun rises and the grass withers. It says, the little flower droops and falls, and its beauty fades away.
You ain't gotta lose your wife all the time. What if she get fat as hell? You know? Then what? She ain't hot no more. Don't get caught up in all that, man. Like, it's just why you girls gotta stop leaving with some box, and you dudes gotta stop leaving with some money. Because when your money gone, then what? You need substance. If the box don't work no more, then what? You need substance. Stop getting caught up in the now. See the, in other words, see the bigger picture. Go ahead.
Out here doing the Lord's work.
Fallback plan. What's your fallback plan after you don't bring no more, hotness to the table? You don't got no more money, man. You know what I'm saying? What made people love you, man? Or when you down, that you still straight. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why people around you. It just better not be because you got led with carnal shit. It's because they actually care about you. Led with righteous stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then that could see the bigger picture, right?
Say that.
I don't want all my friends because I got money and all do so because I led with money. I don't want my women to be my women because I led with my money. I bought her love. You see what I'm saying? Nah, let me see the bigger picture. I might have a lot of money until you don't got shit. Just so we can actually build. And then I surprise you one day, like, damn, you're a millionaire. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
This is James 1 and 9. It says, believers who are poor have something to boast about, for God has honored them. It's like the brother said, like you may not have the riches, you know what I'm saying, the carnal riches, but what makes those that are around you stay around you? looking to stay around you, looking to be in your presence, looking to be there. You know, it says the believers. So those that believe in His word, those that have the knowledge, those that actually trust in it, and that utilize it. You know, are able to use their experience they've gotten in the world, but you know, what's the word? Filtering through the Lord's word. You know, to be able to get gain from it. You know,
They got value.
all right, they have value. 'Cause that's what makes them valuable. You know,
You learn how to build a fucking house or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hide. You think you're gonna be a hiding place in the day when the FRNs don't work anymore for a woman, when that's all you got and all you live with? Nah, she gonna leave you, bro. You don't even know how to change your tire. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that shit type of shit matter, because that's gonna end too. I'm just saying, like, have value, bro. Bigger picture.
jumping back.
I know the Heavenly Father, fuck a tire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How about that? You know him? You know the Most High real name? All right?
We got some on that. Acts 3 and 6. Then Peter said, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee. That's that truth and this knowledge, what the elder was just saying. That's all we got. Let me go and finish that out here. In the name of Yahweh Shai Mashiach of Nazareth, rise and walk. So once we give you this truth, you stand back up and you can walk again in truth and sincerity. You got it, bro.
1 Samuel 2 and 6, it says,
Not today.
Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai kill it and make it alive. He bring it down to the grave and bring it up. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai make it poor and make it rich. He bring it low and lift it up. So it's the Lord, man. That's what we got. That's all we got at the end of the day. Because again, it's about foresight. It's about prudence. It's about realizing what's coming next.
Another thing too, you can't get caught up on the highways. Though we here, that don't mean we ain't gotta watch our back. Because remember, we labor together with the Heavenly Father. You gotta do your part too. You know, from walking up to the camp, guns, all type of shit. Yeah, then other weeks, I was coming up bowing. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. So I'm just saying, because the spirit of hip look around.
They're using all black magic stuff, which is correct.
Go ahead.
Verse 8 says, He raiseth up the poor out of the dust. We read that earlier. You know, it's the Lord, He gonna raise you up. You know, you gotta have the Lord. That's the only way you gonna be raised up. Even if you high-minded yourself, you gonna be put down. Go ahead, bro.
That's what you're seeing with us. We being raised up out of the dust, the confusion, and coming back to the faith of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep. It says, and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. That's the kingdom. It's coming. You got it, bro.
But first we had to stand up and get our inheritance back. This knowledge and wisdom and understanding. We getting prepared for that end part of that scripture right there.
Bigger picture, man.
Yep.
Right now we're going through the straight gate to get to that bigger picture.
The only people that's going down that path, like your brother said, is those that's not caught up in their knowledge. You ain't, how you gonna go somewhere you caught up? You stuck looking at this. Like, get off Instagram scrolling. I heard Cameron say this. This is funny. He's like, people need to control their thumbs. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's a good one.
It's like what you said earlier. You know, like you may be amongst the family, but a brother call you. You know.
Exactly. Bigger picture.
Yeah, you might have to, you know what I'm saying, travel, go through whatever, you know, it's like what you said too, you know, like, I see you in the bed no more, you know, like, it's like basically like just being in position, you know,
Stay ready.
because that's like, you say make you ready for the battle, you know what I'm saying?
Like the brother you brought out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like if you in battle, you're not looking to be all cozied up in a bed under three blankets and
No, I don't like that. That's in the sea. I'm like deceiving myself.
Exactly.
Like, man, get off me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 25, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment?
So I thought of this scripture with the whole thinking of the bigger picture. It's not life more than just meat, more than just food, more than just a game. Because these sports and things, these professional sports are just games. A lot of things are just games, and it's not life. Life is the bigger picture. You know, so it's not life more than meat and clothes and these little cool things that you can get into, hobbies or whatever. And it's a rhetorical question. It's not life more than all these simple things.
I can continue to verse 30. It says, wherefore, if God so clothed the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
I got seeking the biggest picture, cuz. Seeking the biggest picture. That's what we're seeking, the biggest picture. Because the big picture is the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because that's what's eternal. So therefore it is the biggest picture. That's what's eternal, and it's never going to end. If something has an end or corruptible, it can't be your bigger picture. If it is, you're simple-minded and you're on a low level.
This is Ecclesiastes, 11 and verse 18. I'm gonna read through 19. There is that which ratchet rich by weariness and pension, and this is the portion of his reward. Whereas he said, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods. And yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die. So, just again, echoing what's already been said, man.
Being caught up in the now and what he's doing. Not being aware that one day he's going to leave it to somebody else, and what is he going to go do? He's going to go meet Yahweh Shemi Awashai. That's 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. I can read this right here, yeah. It says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. So, being caught up with not realizing that, when that's what you need to be worried about. Because a lot of people say, YOLO, you only live once, you know, I might as well do all this other stuff because I'm going to go die, and, but that's simple-mindedness.
Not knowing it's a judgment, you come back, you got to pay for the shit you do in your current life for your next life. You wouldn't live a certain way there. Psalms 127 and 1 pointed 2. A song of degrees for Solomon, a king. Except the Lord Yahweh Shai built the house, they labor in vain that building. Except the Lord Yahweh Shai keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. So if the Lord ain't co-signing something, it don't even matter about you getting caught up in it. If he ain't blessed it, it don't matter what you may try to do. It can't be blessed. You might want to bless the person, but he ain't blessed it. So it's a wrap. So it's except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. Getting to the point, it is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to basically weary yourself. It says to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. So brothers don't want to stress yourself too much either. It's a balance with this. You don't want to I can't get caught up in this, but then never play out that Ecclesiastes where it says the Lord giveth a man nothing better but to eat and drink and be merry or whatever, roughly paraphrase, because that's the end of all man. Like it's a time where you need to sit down and eat and drink, man. Like basically, it's the Spirit hit me this week with this thought too. Enjoy your highs and be ready for your lows. Accept them. Because brothers will be in their highs, you in the season of being high, and you won't really enjoy it because you so goddamn, you like pessimistic, you basically pessimistic. You see? You like overly negative.
Right.
You want to be positive and negative. And sometimes in order to be positive, you got to be negative. You see? In order to get a positive, you have to get a negative. You see? So, but you don't want to be over negative. That's being pessimistic. So that's why, again, it says, we'll read it one more time, it is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows. For so he giveth his beloved sleep. The Lord, you don't know when the Lord coming back, man. So stop trying to be like Ezra and rush things and be ahead of your maker, man. Calm your ass down, man. Yeah, don't get caught up in it now, but don't overdo it to where you act like you can't damn, I don't know, watch a movie or something, man. You know, relax, bro. Just stay on point, stay ready. Brothers had that?
Yeah, come.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 15, it says, then I commended mirth.
That's what Solomon said. Though he said everything was vanity, he commended mirth. Right? Go ahead.
Because a man hath no better thing under the sun than to eat and to drink and to be merry.
So you don't shame the things the Lord did give us to rejoice in. Like, act like you can't look at women you don't like goddamn wine or whatever the heck, man. Movies, everybody don't drink. Every soul don't have pleasure in all things. But you gotta prove your soul, but you don't want to condemn those things. Because again, those things that's good was created for good. Like I just did a lesson on that, man. Nigga tried to say, he tried to go to GMS Orlando and tell no burning incense was witchcraft and voodoo. It's like, no, it can be used for witchcraft and voodoo. But it itself is not witchcraft and voodoo. Anything can be used for bad that actually may be good. Like I made the example in the video, a witch can take fabric and make a witch dress out of it, a witch hat. So does that mean fabric is wicked or witchcraft? No. That's the equivalent of saying that. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. So it's just a balance y'all we want to have.
Philippians 4 and 11. Not that I spake in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, in what estate I am, wherewith to be content.
Exactly. So you want to be down when you up. You've been a woman that wanted them give you some comfort, and you, man, hell no. Like, bro, you tripping. Because the time might come when you ain't got that. And you're going to be like, fuck. You know? So, balance.
Be content with what you have.
Perfect.
And Job, blessed be the Lord, what he take and what he give. And I got this is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 18. In everything give thanks. That's the point. In everything give thanks. For this is the will of God, Yahweh, and Hamashiach, Yahweh, concerning you. So, you give thanks in that balance. When you got something good going on or comfort or something positive for you, you give thanks. You understand it. You understanding, in the midst of that, you have that same conscious understanding that Lord give, Lord take it. And you just give thanks. He take away, still. Lord give, Lord take, give thanks.
It's all a part of having a career. A career comes with what? Wins and losses. Yeah. Yep. You don't have losses. But be happy all you don't just only lose. And know you're not going to only lose because the Lord is a God of balance. Ain't no balance in only losing. So when you losing, you in your time of losing, be content. Because why? You can only come up by being down. So it is what it is. A person can come in your life, a motherfucker can leave out of your life. It's for a greater good at the end of the day. It don't make sense to you at the time. Oh, she had to leave. Oh, Lord, leave. You know what I'm saying? But eventually down the line, you realize it's a bigger picture.
What Job told his wife. He said, you think the Lord just here to do good?
expect good of the Lord.
And then
Not expect the evil.
And even in that, him doing evil, if you will, is him doing good.
Right.
Because it's balance.
Because
man.
he's just.
Exactly. Necessary evil, basically. Like, oh my son, I just wanted you to not get proud and see if you would stay content. I was gonna give everything back. You know, Cisco. He got the music.
Yeah.
Get a couple more, man. It's up to you.
I got one more. Second and seventh.
Educate me.
It's the second edition.
Listen up.
Huh?
Listen up.
All right, tell me about the 12 tribes of Israel.
In 2 Ezra 7 verse 56, it says, "For while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death."
It's a good scripture. You're not considering what's going to come after, the bigger picture. Not considering that we all have to meet our maker. You know, the scripture said, while we live and committed iniquity, done bad things, you didn't consider that you're going to have to pay for all these things eventually. When you meet the maker, it says, when you live again. When you live again, because reincarnation, so you're going to live again. When you shall receive that, your judgments. Say if someone to get that because you brought it up. Okay, that's reading, right? Or no? You read something.
So it says 12 tribes, but I can count 24 ethnicities and countries.
Give me a second.
Help me with the math.
Well, this is 12. Because you said 24, so that's 24 times. You counted 12 and all of these as they're different. But these are associated with this. So basically, Judah is the Negroes.
Oh,
12.
So it's,
So
I got you.
two different names talking about the same people,
It's a modern reference of what the Bible will tell you, because you will find these names in the Bible, but the scriptures tell you that
And these are
people
today's names right here.
be under curses.
Okay.
And they forget who they were, so they wouldn't be called by these names. They end up being called by what we call today so-called
All right.
Negroes,
So where
Latinos,
are,
niggas.
and I mean this in no disdain or distaste at all, but like white guys like me, where am I on there?
Well, these are talking about the Israelites.
Okay.
So 18 nations. Yeah. You come of the other 6, which is the Edomite race. But no, what's your race?
Mainly German and a bunch of mix of hodgepodge of
Well, specifically like
Northern
father,
European.
like the seed from the father. So he's German.
Yeah.
His dad.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know exactly. This brother may know exactly what the Germans, but to the point specifically,
Germans is the Edomites. The Edomites got tribes just like Israel got tribes. So Israel, the progenitor known as Israel, he had 12 tribes. Because he had 12 sons. Esau, who was the father of the Edomites, he had sons. He had a son named Teman. Teman is one of the tribes of Edom, which is today known as the Germans, because the Germans, they fit the pretty much the characteristics and prophecies basically of Teman. Teman is the top, like basically scientist of the earth, and that's what you see with the Germans.
By the way,
I heard, yeah.
The Germans is like they military science is like out this world.
Okay.
So that's how we look. But you would be an Edomite from the tribe of Teman, probably.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Or you could be an Israelite, because Israelites left their seed during wars in Germany. A lot of those lands was originally inhabited by what they call black people or dark-skinned people. Like we used to run Europe before the Renaissance period, which is why it was a Renaissance period, because Renaissance being rebirth. And during that rebirth, they iconoclasted everything, meaning they destroyed all the images that was over there, but they couldn't get all of them. If you look up on your phone, Vladimir Putin, and put Russian icons with it, you'll see him standing in front of, somebody Google it, you'll see him standing in front of dark images of the people of the Bible.
Really?
Which are the Israelites. Somebody look it up.
They worship them images.
Wow. Huh. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for the education. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Nah, they come up. They you can do it though.
Like
Them Russians worship them images over there. They bow to them.
Yeah. You gotta let a damn so-called white man know you know what the fuck going on. You can't do that with Jake that's willing to learn unless they learn it quick. But you give it to the damn white man, you know what I'm saying? And just give him his destiny. Why else hold back? You don't think he know that shit? He just standing here, oh, okay.
Right.
You probably know that shit, bro.
That's how he came up with me first.
One thing I was thinking too is, he was like, where am I at in the sun? You know, it's like, you got different Hebrews. You got Hebrew Israelites, you got Hebrew Edomites, you know? Like, just because don't get it misconstrued.
But it don't even say Hebrew, it just says Israelites.
Yeah.
Not that you might not be an Israelite.
Yeah,
Everybody not an Israelite.
Yeah.
Say he's not on the sun.
Yeah.
That shows you the spirit of this world. Everybody want to be Jacob. Everybody want a part of this. They want a part of this world, and they want a part of this world.
But they don't want Israel a part of this world. They like, we want your shit.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's their spirit.
Yeah, we don't want you to have our shit.
I'm sure he do.
Yeah.
But they
Ask
always
his ass a question. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you want?
Try to niggas do some clever shit. Whoever asks questions like, where am I at on the sign?
Yeah.
I'm sure you know if you're an Israelite or not. I'm sure you know.
They done heard about this.
Yeah, man, these motherfuckers.
Play a game.
Yeah, you heard of the Israelites in the Bible? Yeah.
You wanna hide a secret from a nigga and put it in the book. White man don't got that problem.
He the one hid the book from us.
Knew to him.
Nigga, eyes got the twitching. He said,
That's that liquor.
yeah.
That's that liquor.
I'ma run it back. Y'all throw it over here again. I'll be in the end zone.
That's that liquor.
As Scripture said, if I had came to them, they would have heard, you know?
Yeah, the other nations, they
Yeah.
but our people.
Sadish.
I got a scripture for you. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptations taken you but such as is common to man. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So whatever we go through, we're able to go through it. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't gonna put nothing on us that we can't go through. Sometimes it feel like we can't go through it though. But that's where faith come in at. You got to believe that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't gonna put nothing on you. He know what I go through that you brothers probably can't go through it. Yeah. And he know what you go through, I probably can't go through it.
Because you know about friends. So that's the Psalms. This is Psalms 141 and 5.
That's where I get it from. I get it from.
It's Psalm 141 and 5. You can get it from there.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 141 and verse 5. It says, let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness. And let him reprove you, it shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head, but yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities.
And who's the most righteous? Yahweh. And he know our frame. You know, so everything he does is to help us, correct us, strengthen us, and what? To not break us, but to just build us, because that's not his intention. Like, you know, and this came from what the brother said. He knows our frame. And I forgot exactly what the term is used, but basically, he knows our frame, and he's not going to give us more than we can handle.
I got it. Yep. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 31, or verse 13, slightly. It says, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, It says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Yeah, that's the so let the righteous smite me, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, and it shall be excellent oil. So we can escape, so we can be corrected, so we can become gold.
He tried in the fire.
Beating us and molding us, so we can become gold.
That shows he loves us. Because he's not gonna do that to the other people.
If I can add to like what you just said, right? Like a father, he'll whoop his son, but he gonna whoop his son to the extent that he know that his son can take, you know, because he's not looking to kill him, he's looking to get through to him.
The Lord chastises those he loves.
Exactly.
So Lord willing, I don't want that was edifying and good and pleasing. You gonna turn your face east, close out. You know, put it on the glory truth. Shalom.